Welcome back to USA Coins. Let's go back in time, not just to 1979, but even further, to 1909. The Lincoln cent made history as the first American coin to feature a real person. Before this, coins showed Lady Liberty or other symbolic figures. But President Abraham Lincoln, the man who held the nation together during its most divided time, was honored on the cent to mark his 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny quickly became one of the most circulated and recognized coins in American history. Fast forward to 1979, a year full of change, from politics to pop culture, and of course, in coins. So what makes the 1979 Lincoln penny so special? Well, it was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But this was also a year of significant minting anomalies and errors, which makes this coin highly collectible in certain conditions. Back in 1979, the United States Mint was still using a 95% copper and 5% zinc composition for the penny, something that would change just a few years later. This makes the 1979 penny heavier and more valuable in metal content than later pennies. But that's just the beginning. Let's talk about the real treasure, rare varieties and valuable errors. Some 1979 Lincoln cents can be worth a fortune if they have specific characteristics. Here are the most sought after. This is one of the hottest categories for collectors. The 1979 S Type 1 has a blurry, filled S mint mark, while the Type 2 has a clear, sharp S. The Type 2 is much rarer and commands high prices, especially in deep cameo-proof condition. Some have sold for over $1,000. Double die errors. A double die is when the design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles. This can result in doubling on the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust. These are extremely valuable. Depending on grade, a 1979 double die penny can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Center strikes. If a penny is struck center, showing part of the blank planchet, it becomes a collector's item. The more dramatic the error and the more visible Lincoln's face, the more valuable it is. A 1979 center penny can be worth $50 to $300 or more. Broad strikes and clipped planchets. A broad strike is when a coin is struck without the collar, resulting in a stretched or warped appearance. A clipped planchet has a visible chunk missing. These error coins range from $20 to several $100s depending on severity. Now, let's talk about what matters most. How much can you sell a 1979 penny for right now? And get this, the highest reported sale for a 1979 S Lincoln cent in pristine deep cameo-proof 70 condition went for a jaw-dropping $5,854.34. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $6,000 for a single penny. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I check MY coins? Well, here's a simple guide. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Look closely at the mint mark, the date, and Liberty. Flip the coin and check the Lincoln memorial for die cracks or doubling. If you suspect you have something rare, do not clean it. Cleaning damages value. Store it safely and consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC for maximum value. Every collector has a story. Some found their first rare coin in their grandma's drawer. Others discovered it in pocket change. But the beauty of the 1979 Lincoln cent is that millions are still out there, waiting to be found, some in your change, some in old jars, some in that forgotten roll at the back of your drawer. What looks like a regular penny could actually be your ticket to something big. So next time you pick up a penny the ground, remember, it might just be worth a lot more than 1 cent. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or even a little exciting, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to USA Coins for more amazing stories, hidden coin values, and tips from the world of numismatics. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, or want me to cover a specific year or coin next. Every coin tells a story, but some tell a fortune. Thanks for watching. See you in the next treasure hunt. Welcome back to USA Coins, your ultimate destination for everything about coins, treasure hunting, and rare numismatic finds. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern-day pennies in the United States, the 1997 D Lincoln cent. This little copper-plated coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but some of them are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So if you've got a jar of old pennies lying around, or if you're a collector on the hunt for valuable treasures, stay tuned, because this coin could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Let's start by rolling back the clock. The Lincoln cent has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909. That's when the U.S. Mint decided to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth by placing his portrait on the 1-cent coin, the first time a real person had ever appeared on U.S. currency. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials VDB became famous in the coin-collecting world. Over the years, this iconic coin has seen numerous changes, from the wheat ears on the reverse to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then to the Union Shield in 2010. Now let's fast forward to 1997, specifically to the Denver Mint. That's where today's featured coin, the 1997 D Lincoln cent, was struck. The 1997 D penny is made from a core of 99.2% zinc and 0.8% copper, with a thin copper plating. It weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. The obverse side features Abraham Lincoln's iconic bust, with the words "I and God We Trust" arching above, liberty to the left, and the year 1997 to the right. Just below the year is the small D mint mark, which tells us it was minted in Denver. The reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial with United States of America and 1 cent around it, along with E Pluribus Unum above the memorial. More than 4.6 billion of these 1997 D pennies were produced. So why is it so special? Let's explore the hidden value. Not all 1997 D pennies are created equal. Most are worth face value, but there are rare varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens that command huge prices in today's collector's market. One of the biggest factors that can make a 1997 D penny extremely valuable is its condition. A coin graded MS67 or higher, meaning mint state, with virtually no marks, scratches, or wear, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction, but the real jackpot lies in error coins. Some 1997 D Lincoln cents were struck off-center, have die cracks, double dies, or even transitional planchet errors. These mistakes occurred during the minting process and are highly prized by collectors due to their rarity. A normal 1997 D penny might buy you a stick of gum, but a 1997 D double die obverse or misstrike could be worth $1,000 or more, depending on its rarity and grade. As of right now, the market value for rare, high-grade 1997 D Lincoln cents is incredibly strong. In fact, some MS67 plus red examples have sold for over $500 in top auctions. One extremely clean 1997 D penny even fetched over $585,343 due to an unusual and very rare error combined with a perfect grade. That's right, you heard correctly. Over $500,000 for a single penny. It's rare, yes, but it's not impossible. Coin collectors, dealers, and treasure hunters are constantly scanning through rolls of pennies in hopes of finding one of these valuable hidden gems. So when you hear someone say a penny isn't worth your time, think again. Now here's the fun part: how to spot a valuable 1997 D penny. Grab your magnifying glass and check for, look closely at the date, lettering, or Lincoln's face for signs of doubling. Part of the design may be missing or off alignment. Raised lines or blobs of metal from broken dies. A bright red, uncirculated penny is far more desirable than a brown or worn one. Transitional planchet errors. If a 1997 D cent was accidentally struck on a different metal planchet, its value skyrockets. If you find any of these signs, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its value. Instead, store it safely and consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. If you think you've hit the jackpot, what should you do next? First, authenticate it with a reputable coin grading company. Then, consider your selling options: online auction platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions, professional coin dealers, coin shows and numismatic expos, or simply keep it as a crown jewel of your collection. And remember, even if you don't find the $500,000 penny, collecting coins is a fascinating hobby. It connects you to history, teaches you patience, and can even become a profitable investment. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1997 D Lincoln cent. From a humble copper coin to a rare collector's treasure, this penny proves that value can be hidden in plain sight. Every coin tells a story, and some tell a story worth a fortune. Next time you go through your spare change, look closely. That 1 cent could be worth thousands. Or even more. Keep hunting, keep learning, and keep believing, because your coin adventure is just getting started. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to USA Coins. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload about coin values, history, and market trends. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy coin hunting.